Thank you. Yes, I was listening to you, Kalaf, and I was just thinking, Angolan politics, it's like the old same story over again, isn't it? I think when this president was elected, people had the little hope that things were going to change, but quickly they realized it's just the same old thing replaying. And Daniel, you just put in the chat that music, that song, Velha Chica, which I think,
Yeah.
it's that uh, like a hymn, I don't know, which I believe people that live in Angola and that have that experience, they learn from an early age not to talk about politics, isn't it? It's like a taboo.
Yeah, it's taboo, definitely, but because we know the consequences, yeah. And for example, the same country, the first institution that was implemented in the after the independence was União dos Escritores Angolanos, the Writers Union, yeah, because the forefathers of the country were all writers, yeah, all of them, all the ministers, or either writers or musicians, like because it's I'm now remembering like the Mingus that they didn't wrote any book, but they were basically the voice of the nation, like the national anthem, Angola national anthem was written by Rui Mingus and Manuel Rui, a writer and a musician. And Rui Mingus became ambassador of Angola in Portugal for many years, and Manuel Rui was Minister of Culture, I don't know if education as well at some point. But anyways, those were the people that created that country, and they were the ones that created those laws. At the same time, they were the ones that persecute every free, thinker. I would say, like it's very complex. It's very complex. Again, and I also I don't get tired to emphasize that Angola is not living outside of the global context. Yeah. Whatever is happening in Angola is the same thing that is happening in Europe, is the same thing that is happening in America. Yeah. Of course, different contexts, different speeds, but it's all a consequence of geopolitics. To understand Angola, you need just to look at what is going on in Europe. Yeah, so every time we have more, let's say, repression, is because something's going on in Europe, and that basically escalates in Angola in that matter. When we have more freedom in terms of either economical or either culturally, it's because Europe is going through a better phase. So it's just that, yeah, and we see that, Sudan, Congo is all consequence of the things that are happening elsewhere.